Good afternoon, Phil from MOTO-MATE. This afternoon I'd like to talk to you about phone cases. Now I'm going to put a caveat on this. It's a subject I've avoided like the plague. The reason being, how many different brands of phone are there? How many different models of a particular phone? Like I believe there are 3 versions of the current iPhone 15. Add that by each model out there. If you're supplying cases and accessories for phones, it just becomes an inventory nightmare. But I've come across a solution that is worth the pain. Let me tell you a little bit more. As bikers, a lot of us use our phones on the bike for streaming music, for navigation, etc. And invariably, the default option for that here in the UK is the quad lock case. This is the case of my iPhone 14, but I'd like to offer you another solution. This is a phone case and locking system by a company called Peak Design. Peak Design started in the photography world, and they make these snap-on, the quick release carriers for professional journalists and photographers for carrying big SLR cameras and lenses on their belts and harnesses, etc. So, bike mounting case shouldn't be too much of a problem, and it isn't. But what they've done, they've built a whole ecosystem. Okay, yes, we're bikers, we ride our bikes, we use our phones on our bikes, but we also use our phones in our cars, on push bikes for those of you young enough and fit enough to cycle a lot. We use them in the home and on the desk, etc. It doesn't look hugely different, but the case is probably 2 mm slimmer than the quad lock case, and it just feels a lot smaller and less bulky. We have a little square detent ring in here, which is a zirconia ceramic locking ring. So it provides a positive lock. The case is also MagSafe, whether it's just a freestanding magnetic solution or you want it physically locked on your bike, on your cycle, in your car, etc. That is all possible with the one same case. The cases are for iPhone 11 onwards. Just released the iPhone 16 case. We have Samsung S21 onwards, including the new S24, and we have the Google Pixel 6 to 9. So that's a fair range, and each of those case variants is available for the standard phone, for the Pro or the Pro Max, or whatever abbreviation phone manufacturers want to apply. But if you don't have an iPhone, or you don't have a Samsung, or you don't have a Pixel, what are you going to do then? Well, Peak Design have a universal plate. So if you have your case in, say, a solid case, clip-on case with a solid back cover, there's an adhesive adapter plate which will give you the zirconium locking ring. So that then becomes universally adaptable to the system. So you don't have to rush out and buy a new phone. You can just put the adapter straight on the back of your phone or on the back of a case. Either way works fine. The locking ring, which Peak Design call the Slim Link mount, say zirconia ceramic inserts, so it's really strong. It's MagSafe, there are magnets in there as well, so you can just use it on a magnetic charging base or a locking base, and it provides both a soft magnetic lock and a physical mechanical lock, so you've got all options covered. The case is the center of the ecosystem, and then from there we have a magnetic wallet that will slip on the back, and there are 2 flavors of that. There's one which is just a wallet in itself. It has a magnetic flap with doubles up as a pull card to take, so you can just flip it up, pull and extract your cards. Or there's the same case which then doubles up as a desk stand as well. So magnetic on the back with a fold out arm to give you that desk stand ability. Then talking about desk stands, there is a standalone charging desk stand, magnetic charging, has anti-slip pads on the base. When you take your phone off, you don't drag the whole charging station across your desk. Nice and discreet, and that will fold away to next to nothing, or it'll open up as wide as you want to give you the angle. For motorcycle solutions, they have handlebar mounts, which will cover all sizes of handlebar. If you want to put it on your mirror stem, there's a mirror stem mount, which will also fit most of the accessory bars that sit above the TFT displays on bikes, so you can put it up there on one of those. Or if you've got the steering head stem, hollow steering head stem, actually there's a mount to go in there. All adjustable, all billet aluminium, machined and anodized, and they look gorgeous, they really do. Off your motorcycle, onto your bicycle. Again, they've got 2 styles. They've got one which physically clamps to the bars, puts the phone mount out in front of you, so you've got clear view of your phone in terms of if you're tracking your performance on Strava or another app, or if you're just using it for nav. That's there, easily viewed. If you've got multiple bikes or you just want to use it occasionally, there is a universal mount which you can just clip on and off and move from bike to bike, and again gives you that same locked mounting solution for your phone. In the car we have, it's all beautifully machined billet aluminium. We've got an anti-slip pad there, that's the magnetic base. So take the wire out of the way. So it all sits flat. And you see, that is pretty solid. He said about to throw his iPhone on the floor, but no, that's all good. So adjustable clamping. This is the vent mount, so it goes through the grille vents on your dash. Clamp it up, and then you've got a ball mount on the back there, so you can rotate it through all angles. And there's also one which has a 3M style high strength adhesive base, so you can literally glue it to the dashboard and pack it, and then it's a USB cable down to your cigarette lighter or USB port if you've got a more modern car, unlike me. And then aside from that, if you want to get creative, there are small portable tripods. If you want to take a picture of a sunset or do a time-lapse image when you're out on the bike or whatever. Small aluminium tripod. It's the size of a credit card, but it's all folded up. It's really discreet, really neat. And again, anti-slip feet mount, so it's totally adjustable, ball head, total flexibility of images. If that's of interest, if you've got any questions, any comments, drop them in the box below, check out the website or drop us a message. Thank you.